Speaking of happy wife, happy life. Relationships only last when the man loves a woman more than she loves him.
Absolutely.
I
How y'all feel that?
agree.
Absolutely.
I think
I
so.
Definitely
agree.
Why y'all
agree.
think that?
He just has to. I feel like if the guy loves you more, like he's gonna make more of an effort. Like if you love the guy more, like there's nothing you can do. If he decides to step out on you, there's nothing you can do to make him stop. That's how I feel. I just feel like it just always works out better when the guy just pursues you, when he wants you more. Like as a woman, it's like you can't force a man to just want to be with you and only you.
What if is an equal want? That
What do
can't
you
work.
mean?
Like y'all both want each other equally.
Equal is
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's
But I
fine.
think it should never be the woman more. I
Yeah.
don't
Ever.
know.
Oh, so it's either equal or the man more.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, I think that goes back to my last point about men having to make sure the woman is more happy in the relationship than he is. Like, you know what
The
I'm
true
saying?
factor is, and we all don't want to say it, we all know it, that women are really selfish.
I mean, the woman is more important. And people don't want to say that, but she's
Why
more
do you say that,
important.
though?
I mean, because she already said that women are more important.
Like
It's a
that's
prime
even
example of why
just
I'm
like
saying
in
that.
like different cultures. Like
What you mean?
for example, okay, so I'm Nigerian, right? In Nigeria, like back in the day, they really used to. The guy has to buy like cows and shit. Like you
He
gotta.
treated you like property.
No, like he
Yes,
got. No,
he
I'm
did.
saying like
He brought you.
yeah,
He did.
okay.
Okay.
I guess
And
you could say that.
you
Like
had to
I'm
do
saying,
everything.
like
You had to do everything
you
he
gotta.
said. Like
Nah,
there's
like
no divorce.
he gotta buy like.
And
But
one
it's
thing,
like-
y'all worrying about a man fucking somebody else. Them niggas definitely fucking somebody else.
I'm weak.
And y'all not leaving. Y'all staying because that's
But
part of the culture.
it's just
Like,
the
Ain't no
process.
talking back.
It's
the
like
essence of it, though,
he's
it's
coming
more than
to,
just property.
You feel me? It's not just property. It's like the point of it is that
Your
he's
prize.
coming to show that you're the prize. Exactly. Like
he's buying you
Because when
from
he
your
comes
parents,
to you, right? Usually in our culture, well, at least me, because I'm Igbo, she's a different tribe. But when a man comes, one of the most common things he says is, "I saw a beautiful flower in your garden, and I wanted to pluck it." So it's like
What's that? I want some pussy?
No, like I saw a beautiful flower. I saw a woman, your daughter. Like this is what they would say to the father. You know, I saw your daughter. You know, and I would like to, you know, take her from you.
How faithful would you say African men are? But be honest, like
they're not.
Do African men cheat?
They're not.
Yeah,
Everybody
very
cheats.
much.
Everybody
so.
cheats, but yeah.
Everybody cheats.
They
Okay.
cheat.
So if he's going to cheat, like I get what you're saying about your culture, like that what you're saying is probably absolutely true. But that's still not going to stop a man from cheating. African men do have a strong history of cheating on their wives.
Multiple wives, though.
No, some of them just do it in broad, like they do it out in the open. They have 13 wives.
But you know
like,
you know what was gonna they have 13 wives, right?
Exactly. They do
so
it
how y'all that
open.
special if they got all these wives?
But
Like,
you agreeing
how
to
do you
that?
feel
You
special?
feel me?
If
Like it's certain. That's not all African men.
Yeah,
that's
it's
like
not
back
all.
in the day. You feel me? Like that's
So-
not even.
I'm sorry. So if a African, like I said, I'm not really familiar with African culture, but from my understanding, an African man, if he wants to take your hand in as a wife, he would have to get permission from your parents, right?
Yeah.
Do you get a say so in that marriage, or is it just your
course.
parents? He brung the cows and whatever the case is,
Yeah.
and he brung to your parents, and your parents said, you know what, he paid for my daughter's hand in marriage, like I'm gonna just ship
In
you
some
off.
cases, they'll probably force you, maybe in extreme cases, but they'll ask you. They'll say, "Listen, come out. Do you know this man? Do you accept? All right, you accept, then okay, I give my blessing." That's you know.
I feel like that analogy you said about the flower in the garden is like picture of the marriage, because a flower in a garden, a lot of times it's not gonna be one flower in that garden. Know what I mean, so what makes you
Oh my God.
what makes you special from all the other flowers? You feel me? So it's like
that nigga trying to make a bouquet.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Why do you pick flowers to
Yeah, you
make a
just said
bouquet?
he had like 12 wives. Like,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but that's not always the case
single now.
though.
Like
It's 2022 too. Like
crazy.
they're not.
They still cheating.
They still cheat, but I mean, everybody will cheat. American men will cheat on their wives too.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
And them wives out there cheating too. Let's not forget them.
I don't know about that.
I feel like it's more rare
I don't
for the
know.
wife.
I don't know about
You
that.
see how women
Like,
y'all
it's
deflect
very
and
rare.
defend no matter
It's more
what.
rare.
I mean, I'll let y'all have y'all
Like, if a wife
experience
is really
and speak on that,
cheating,
but
like,
I don't
it's
date women, so
rare
I don't
that a-
know. I don't know if they cheating.
You know
I feel like
women
it's
cheat. You got
rare.
homegirls that cheat.
I feel like the guys
Nah.
definitely cheat more. Guys definitely cheat way more, for sure.
They don't.
Guys get caught cheating more, and I think that's why the numbers are so skewed. Like women cheat just as much. I seen a poll. Women cheat just as much as men do, but the reports they're not as reported as much because men are not going out bragging or telling the world and or social media that my girl just cheated on me. That's not a bragging right. Women love to use that victim card, and I'm not saying it's a victim card, but women love to use that, oh, this nigga cheated on me because they want empathy from other people and women. Men ain't really trying to get empathy saying that they girl cheated on them.
Cinnamon apple.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So we not telling the world like, yo, my girl cheated on me. Like, that's not something we just brag. We just
and that's like a default answer when you ask why your last relationship ain't work. Like, oh, he cheated.
Yeah,
like,
that is a default answer, and it takes.
No, your ass lying.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that answer, but it sounds almost disingenuous because it makes it seem like you were perfect in that relationship and you had no accountability whatsoever for the failure of that relationship. And we all know that's not true. Y'all contributed some way, maybe the attitude, maybe I stopped caring as much. Like, it's not every nigga don't cheat. I have plenty of, I wouldn't say plenty, but I have failed relationships and it wasn't because of cheating. You know what I mean? It's because the woman wasn't doing something. The woman felt like she was the prize. She didn't feel like she had to do anything in the relationship. She felt like I had to do everything in the relationship. That was the cause of the relationship. I'm like, wow.
Well, she told her homegirls you cheated.
But if you did cheat and that's why y'all broke up, then she'll be telling the truth though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's not always the case with relationships. And I know it's easy for women to say as that the default answer, even when it's not true, because it takes accountability away from them.
I agree with that, though.
They want to be portrayed in a good
that.
manner, like, you know what I mean, in a good light. So of course they're not gonna say, damn, I ain't do shit for my nigga, or I was too combative, or I wasn't his piece, I was a headache. They're not gonna be willing to give that information away. So what's the easiest thing to say?
Niggas be sad if they care about their girl. They be like, damn, man, I fucked up. I cheated. Women
really?
Yeah, hell yeah. If I cheat, I'm like, fuck, man.
No, you're sad because you got caught.
I mean, regardless, women,
you're like, not sad because you cheated. You're sad because you got caught.
That nigga was whack. Oh well. And then her homegirl's like, yes, bitch, fuck that nigga.
Right. Because niggas be sad because they're caught, not because they cheated. Because niggas gonna get more slick. Like,
what y'all do? Y'all get more slick?
Girls do not cheat like that. I'm telling you, like, if a girl is in a good relationship with a good man that makes her happy, what's out there for her?
You just said all niggas cheat.
What's out there for her? Niggas with sections?
Women were always...
like, what's out there
I'm not saying...
Not even Section 8.
I'm not saying all women cheat. I'm not going to be one of them guys, like, because that's just not... It's not productive. I'm not going to say all women cheat. But what I will say is that, like...
Most women cheat.
I'm not even gonna say most women cheat,
if
but
they're unhappy.
That's not. I feel like women will always play. Women are always. Women are opportunists, right? Yeah. Women are opportunists. So
why do men cheat?
Sometimes men cheat for no reason. They cheat for no reason. They could be so happy in their relationship and just go on a trip.
Well, how you know they're happy?
I mean, I've seen situations like, I mean, you never really know because it's not your relationship. But it's just like...
Because if women over here say, I'm the important one in a relationship.
That's true. That's true.
How nigga gonna be happy?
That don't sound like a nigga that's happy. That sounds like you got to cater
to my needs. If you know your relationship and you feel like, you're not on that type of time. Like, you don't feel like you're the important one. Y'all both here. Like, y'all do stuff for each other. Y'all uplift each other. And he still cheats.
That's,
you feel me?
That's the message we're trying to get out to women because a lot of women think that a man is always supposed to cater to them.
Yeah.
And not caring about the man.
Supposed to cater to each other.
I often say on this show that most women have a price tag, and most women are opportunists. So if they see an opportunity where a guy looks like he could provide more of an opportunity for them, they will strongly consider that as an option. Like, you can't tell me if a nigga come in with a Lamborghini, it could be rented. But in your eyes, you think, oh, the nigga got money. He got more money than my boyfriend that's working a 9 to 5. Nah. You might entertain a nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying? Just to see where it leads.
I mean, that's where it goes into, like, I feel like for women, if you really love your boyfriend, like, if you really, because for me, I'm loyal in a relationship until I'm not. And I'm not
what the fuck does
until
that mean?
I'm not if you feel me. If I get cheated on, then I'm just out of there. You feel me? It's not even like, oh, we gonna cheat on each other. Like, it's not even like, you get what I'm trying to say.
So you never entertained another nigga. You never entertained her DM to nothing.
No.
Stop the cap.
Where's the camera?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, she getting nervous. She like, damn, girl, don't answer that. She like, damn, girl.
No, because it's like, if you're in a relationship, I feel like it takes a lot for you to be like, okay, I want to be in a relationship with this guy. This is the guy I want to be with. Like, it takes a lot. And I feel like guys is still going to shoot their shot. They still going to send hard eyes, all that extra stuff. But it's like, entertaining it for what?
Do it take a lot, though? Because I feel like a lot of women be rushing into relationships. how long you be talking?
They want to post pictures.
Exactly. How long you be talking to a guy before you like, yeah, I want to be with this nigga? Like,
I mean,
1 month later.
Like, nah.
And y'all only posting a hand, by the way.
It depends.
How long it take y'all to get in a relationship?
The fastest has been for me is like a day.
I mean, it took me like a month. Like,
it's just
my last relationship was a month. Like, it took him a month. But I mean,
probably like 2-3 months.
What kind of love is blind shit you on,
It was like a day. Yeah.
Nigga say, yo, you gorgeous.
Man.
Yeah, let's be.
We had a really good date. That's what I'm gonna say.